Hi, and welcome to the Ask Anson channel. I'm your host, Anson Garcia, and what I'll be going over today is the why would I sell into a customer either Cisco Unified Communications on-prem or UCCaaS, and I'm talking Verizon UCCaaS here. That a customer that would have, let's say, a deployment of iPads, or is thinking about a deployment of iPads or iPhones, or is thinking about opening a bring your own device for a mobile device like iPads. Could be Zoom also, but specifically today the demo is concentrated around the iPad. So if you're unfamiliar with my environment, I'll give you a quick rundown. Most of my videos use the same environment. So there's some that go in depth on the environment, but I'm just going to give you a little cursory review here. So here we have Jack Sparrow's PC. These are PCs running Windows 7.0. We got the Microsoft Office Suite, and we got the Cisco Unified Personal Communicator, soon to be renamed Cisco Jabber for PC. All right, we also have Elizabeth Swan running the same suite of products, also has the same Windows operating system. So I'll be going back and forth to this. It's important to note that as we go back and forth, we're actually simulating sitting behind these particular PCs for these two particular users, Jack Sparrow and Elizabeth Swan. All right, we're going to start with Jack Sparrow, and what we're going to do is start a collaboration session, start a chat session with Elizabeth Swan. So we can do that one of several ways. We can hover over, we can double click, we can do things like that. I like the hover over method, and then I just click the instant messaging button there, and then we can start a chat session and we can interact. We hear that she just got that message. I'll go back over to Elizabeth Swan. We're in her PC now, and we see that Jack Sparrow gave us a message there. And we'll just respond back. And we see Jack Sparrow gets that back, right? Simple IM stuff. Now, I'm not going to go over. I have another video where we escalate from IM to voice to video to full collaboration. What I'm interested in showing you today, again, as I said, why would we sell Cisco UC on-prem or UCCaaS, Verizon UCCaaS, especially Verizon UCCaaS, to a customer that's deploying some kind of mobile device like the iPad. So I'm not going to do the full escalation. I'm going to jump right into a collaboration meeting. So let's say Jack Sparrow needs to is IMing, with Elizabeth Swan, and needs to escalate to a full web collaboration session. How easy is that? It's as easy as pushing a button. So I have two buttons here. I have a phone button and I have a meeting button. All I have to do, all Jack has to do is click that button, and in the background what's happening is WebEx is getting engaged. This is all in the background. So this happens in Verizon UCCaaS cloud, so to speak. Nothing that the user has to configure or anything like that. This is all in the background. So we get a meeting that starts up, WebEx meeting, and then the meeting center then wants to, since we have our IP audio conferencing glued into the WebEx meeting center system, it knows that it wants to, or it has the ability to call me back, right? Call me at any number that I choose. Pardon me again. So I'll just have it call me back. All right, so I click on call me back. It's going to join me to the audio conference. I have remote call control with my Cisco UC right now, so you hear my phone ringing off. It's actual phone, a hard phone ringing off camera here, and I can just choose to answer it right here in the corner. And this is my this little dialog box is part of my CupC client. All right, we'll let that finish joining me to the audio conference. Now, right now, I have the volume down, but the normal things in WebEx, you know, press 1 to join the meeting, or the audio WebEx or audio conference. Press 1 to, you know, join the meeting. You know, enter your name or say your name and push pound, those kind of things. So you see that I'm joined in the WebEx Meeting Center meeting, and my audio is integrated. So I see the phone next to my desk here is picking up my audio, and that's why you see this audio coming in, indicating that Jack is talking. All right, so let's see what happened to Elizabeth Swan over here. Now, automatically, we see Jack is on the phone already because it had WebEx, our audio conferencing system, excuse me, called him back. And then we got this URL here automatically. Now, remember, Jack didn't type this in. All he did was push one button. So Jack didn't have to remember what's his WebEx URL, what are the dial-in numbers, do I need to set up a meeting before I start this, do I need some kind of program installed on my PC so I can start a meeting. None of that stuff had to happen. It's all automatic, you know, click the button, it happens in the cloud, so to speak. Alright, now all Elizabeth has to do is click that link, and she is joined into the WebEx collaboration session also. And there's a few things that she has to fill out here. These have been filled out prior. If she's ever joined a meeting before, then we click Remember Me, and all those kind of cool things. Alright, so that starts up. And we get a call. We get that audio bridging integration into WebEx. Call us back. We'll go ahead and do that. I'll answer here just like I did on Jack's PC. Now there's another phone, Elizabeth's phone is off hook and being joined into the audio bridge. Okay, we'll let that join. I'm going to come back to Jack, and I'm going to engage the desktop sharing. All right, so let's do that first. So we see Elizabeth is online there, and I'm going to go ahead and just share. Let's say, you know, let's just bring up a let's bring up another tab here in IE, and maybe we want to show Elizabeth the newest 4G wireless phone, because we're talking about selling it into a particular customer, and it's going to suit their needs, or we feel it may suit their needs. Okay, so we go over here, we go ahead and just share application. This is normal stuff. I'm going to share my Internet Explorer there. My sharing view comes up with my toolbar on top, and then I can go over to Elizabeth Swan here, and I see that she's can view Jack Sparrow's collaboration session there, or his desktop sharing, or in this case he's sharing an application which is IE. Alright, so I told you about iPads, and that's what you're waiting to see. So let's see, how do we bring a mobile device into this environment? We have two people in a collaboration session using the Cisco UC portfolio, Verizon UCCaaS, Verizon IP audio, and Verizon WebEx. Okay, so we'll go back to Jack here. Jack needs to invite, let's say, Anson. So he can come over here, bring up his bar, click here, and then invite and remind. So maybe he knows that Anson's remote or mobile, and you can watch another video to see how that all works and how I would know that Anson's mobile. I won't show you that here, but we're going to bring Anson in. We're going to just send him an email, and I can use my simple way. I can just type in his email address. I can use local email client, you know, any one of the number of things. I can copy my URL, put it in an email, all kind of things. Okay, we'll send that off to Anson. That's done. And now we are going to switch over to our mobile device, and that would be Anson's iPad. Alright, now we're looking at Anson's iPad here, and we'll go ahead and slide to unlock that. And we see we have a new email here. Looks like it's from Jack Sparrow. Came in automatically, so let's see what Jack wants us to do. He sent us a please join meeting now, meeting in progress email. Okay, and if I can look down here, it says, hey, to join this meeting from an Apple device, go ahead and click this URL. That's pretty easy and simple for me to do. Jack didn't have to cut that or paste that into an email or anything like that. It was a one button and my email address, and that was it. So you can see that there. Alright, I'll zoom back out there, and I'm just going to go ahead and click on that. What that does is bring up the WebEx, Verizon's WebEx collaboration system in the background. Alright, now what happens here is I get into the collaboration session. Remember, on Jack's PC we were sharing the IE page of Verizon mobile devices, right? Verizon Wireless. So I also get the ability to call my phone here, just like I was on the PC, or call using my iPad. All right, I'm going to call using my iPad, which is going to be a VoIP call. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and mute that right up here. I'm going to mute call. Let's see here. All right, it's muted. And I just want to do that so I don't get any feedback here. And I'm going to mute these other phones that are off camera over here in the background, just so we don't get any feedback. So there we have the WebEx collaboration session and sharing a desktop application. All right, so next we're going to go into video. So I talked about video, or I hope I talked about video at the start of the video here, and that's what I really want to show you. So we are back at Jack's PC, and he's sharing his Internet Explorer session or application. And what he's going to do here, we want to start some video collaboration with both Elizabeth Swan and Anson Garcia. So he's going to stop sharing this particular application. Now if you look here, Jack Sparrow has a start my video, a little video camera here, and if it's gray or dark gray, that means it's off. So all he has to do is start that up, just click on it. What that does is start his video, start sending his video. So he gets a little picture-in-picture, and then no one else is sending video here, so I don't see anybody else's video. Alright, so let's go over to Elizabeth Swan's PC, and she's going to join the video collaboration session also. So we're escalating this web collaboration session to a web/video conferencing session. Again, hers is dark gray. All we got to do is click on that. Again, a picture-in-picture of her comes in there, so she can make sure and adjust her camera and things like that, make sure she's in the picture correctly. And then I get the video that's being transmitted from Mr. Jack Sparrow. Alright, so what about Anson, which is on his mobile device, on his iPad? Well, let's take a look at that next. Alright, we're back at Anson's iPad here, and we can see that up on the bottom there, or down on the bottom I should say, that there is a video panel. Alright, now if I had more participants I could certainly scroll across that video panel, but I see Jack Sparrow and Elizabeth Swan both transmitting video, and I also see Anson in the middle, indicating I have video capability. If I look up here, we look up in the right hand corner, I'll show you that. We'll let that focus a little bit, and you see I got kind of the same thing there. Hopefully that's focusing okay. Let me get a little closer and see what happens here. I apologize for the bad focus here. My camera is trying. But there is a camera just like we saw on the PC WebEx collaboration session. Alright, so I can go ahead and hit that. Now come over to the other side here. And we can start my video. Now you can see the video is of the camera. And I can just go ahead and start my video right here. And then my video starts and I see, not a picture-in-picture, but I see me in that video participant panel also. Alright, now one thing I want to show you, which is kind of neat, is when you're in the video panel like this, along the bottom, content can be shared also in the background. So you can both, just like on a PC, you have the video on the side, you can share this content, or Jack Sparrow could share content with me and I could see that content in the back, and also keep a display of the video being transmitted from both Jack and Elizabeth. Now, if I wanted to see who's speaking, maybe Elizabeth was speaking, or there were several gentlemen on the phone, and they had, it was hard to distinguish voices and things like that. It's quite nice to know who's speaking. So I'm just going to unmute Jack's phone off camera over here, and then now his video, or his phone, is picking up my audio. And if I zoom in a little bit here, you'll see something right in the middle. Check 1 2, check 1 2. Now I don't know if you caught that, but it said Jack was speaking, and after it said that, an indicator on Jack's video panel, see, now I'm speaking, test 1 2 3, test 1 2 3, test 1 2 3. I'm speaking in Jack's phone right now, and that's why you see that come up. Now I put his phone down. I'm going to go ahead and mute, and we're going to come back a little bit. Alright, so the next thing I'm going to do is show you a different way to view the video. So again, remember, if we had content and video, for example, Jack Sparrow was also sharing that web page we're seeing before, the Verizon Wireless web page. We could see that in the background. But if I wanted to bring that up full screen, there we go. Gosh, I couldn't get that going there. There we go. So I could see particular, if I wanted to bring up full screen, who was talking, and see what they were doing, or maybe they were showing me something or something like that. This does have high quality video, both transmission and receiving, so I could do that. Alright, I put that away. Maybe I wanted to do that to Elizabeth, and there we go. Then we go back to the panel there. Okay, so I apologize, I got stuck there for just a second and couldn't work my way out of it. But you kind of see what I'm, how the video experience is on WebEx in the UCCaaS environment, using Verizon's UCCaaS, Verizon's IP audio conferencing, and Verizon's sold WebEx collaboration meeting center as part of UCCaaS. So hopefully that enlightened you a little bit and showed you what this looked like. Now there's all kind of other features. If you want to look at a particular feature for some reason, please comment, send me an email or something like that, and I'll show those particular features. Thanks for watching.